Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to do the playthrough starting at chapter 4. Last time we had left off, we were doing the battle preps, reviewing the boss, reviewing the units. We looked at Arthur. So let's see what we can do today. Real quickly, for those that weren't able to catch it last time, I'll do it from the unit list. So right here we can see our highest level unit is Gargarica, followed by Garcia and Mulder. The most HP is Boneseth, Gargarica, and Garcia again. And then, whoops, I definitely want Boneseth. So going over here to this tab, let's see who the strongest in the army is. It's Gargarica, of course. Most magical, Arthur, which is good because they're the only mage. Most skilled, Vanessa, followed by Colm and Mulder. And then the highest speed is Mulder, Garcia, followed by Vanessa. The luckiest, with only a luck of 3, is Mulder, Vanessa, Boneseth, and Gargarica. Most defensive, Boneseth, Gargarica tied, and then Nimi or Archer, close in third. Highest resistance is Boneseth, Gargarica, and then Vanessa. Alright, so that was a really quick overview snapshot of what's going down. So let's start. I already did the battle preps at the end of the last video. Hopefully the audio and the video sound better this time. I reviewed it and tried to make some tweaks. So let's see what we can do. So she can't reach unless Gargarica were to strike first and soften him up and trade over the lance. Gargarica would probably just kill. So let's see. Probably would have been good for me to review the map first. Okay, I want to give Nimi the kill. That's what I've decided. So I'm going to come over here and start off with Mulder. Mulder would just kill. Okay. Vanessa won't, so let's do that. A nice poke. Followed up by the high five of doom. Okay. Good. So far, so good. So Nimi has Fury, which will mean that she takes 6 damage after this combat, but it's all for the gains. We'll see if it's worth it. Strength, skill, speed, luck, defense. Nice. 5 stats. Good. Can't complain. And then Mulder has the light brand. So Mulder could potentially kill. Sure, let's do it. Nice. Mulder wanted that XP. Needs it. HP skill, luck, resistance. Good. Going for that anti-mage. Somewhere safe for this. I forgot, they have shade. Should we test it? Yeah, let's just go as far forward as we can. So the only thing I'm really concerned about on this map is this Berserker, because like we showed last time, they have a killer axe and they do a lot of damage. The first pre-promoted unit that we get to face. So Archer has Acrobat, so, and they're also decently tanking. Just because they have Acrobat doesn't mean they can walk through people, but I'm going to have him go here, get the free axe. They've been training for their whole life. I'm sure they can use it. And then I'm going to use Boneseth, because as we reviewed previously, they have the highest resistance to bait in the other people. I think that's outside the range. It'll be fine, I couldn't have reached it anyways. But I am curious if Ross can reach. First Franz level. Or Francine. HP, speed, resistance. Not first. Second. And they're just dead. They need a worthy foe. So what I'm planning to do is just block them in, because I don't think they'll be able to reach. So Gargarica is really strong. So I'm going to use her. He's blocked, so he has to attack Ross. I'm going to move Gargarica over here to just get that ready for next turn. Fortunately, this Ross does not get doubled, and monsters are not the most difficult opponents. You just so long as you don't do anything stupid. Holmeseth does not fear the high five. And he's going to set up a kill for whoever wants it. Okay, so we got this Eyeball of Doom. Maybe as Pink Eye, who knows? Dark Magic. So Archer could not kill, and I think they have disadvantage, so current plan, they're my only mage. I kind of need them. I don't know when I'm getting another mage, so I'm going to train Archer up. And let's see if that would just kill. Okay. Here's the plan. Plan, give Ross kills. I don't like that the Berserker moved over here. So I'm going to keep Boneseth over here to mediate if needs be. I think he's the only one that could survive getting hit. I don't know if he'd survive a crit, but getting hit for sure. Fortunately, he does have the weapon triangle advantage. Most of my units do, except for Gargarica and Ross. So 8 versus pretty much 0. So if Ross were to attack twice, still not a kill. Molder were to come in, it would be too much. I think I'll leave Vanessa back here to deal with the reinforcements that are going to spawn in the top left corner. And then I'm going to move Calm over here. Nimi. If I do that, then he doesn't have to attack Ross, but I think it'll be okay. I think at this point, just any XP is better than none. I don't know if Ross would, if it's worth waiting for Ross to get the kill. So I'm just gonna come over here, and I want Calm to get the kill. So would not get the kill, and also not in the range of the eyeball. That's fine. Set it up for Ross. And if Ross misses, then I'll have Gargarica stab him with this javelin. Good training. Let's see what you got. Poke. So close. Also going to leave Molder over here on the right side just in case the Berserker kind of looks like a beekeeper, maybe a spacesuit beekeeper. He has a sword. Gargarica is already pretty highly leveled, and I don't think Calm's at risk, so maybe I just chip. If she gets the kill, great. If not, well. She wanted it. She wanted it. Berserker wanted to stay in the river, but was flowing downstream towards us. Just a little bit. Skip. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna save Gargarica just in case I need her. Berserker's close. I want to keep Gargarica away from the Berserker at all costs. And I don't like this monster dude. And I think Gargarica's like the only one that can safely deal with it from a distance. So let's do that. Nope. And also nope. Okay. Good. Lance. 13. So I'm going to look to see what I can do. I'm thinking that I will just move Boneseth a little over to protect Archer, and then have him come over here and see if he can finish off this eyeball. That was a nice dodge on the monster's behalf. Also a nice dodge on Archer. So lots of interesting rolls going on for that eyeball. So we gotta keep progressing. Try to get rid of, loot. I don't really need loot right now, but I think it'd be nice. Have Calm walk up here, hide out on that forest, and I'm gonna use the Vulnerate just because we're doing Ironman. Dies permanently. Because of Shade, I can do this just to prepare for the next turn. Unless this Berserker comes and runs down Ross, that would be bad. What do I want to do? Let's just dance for Gargarica. Okay, move over just a wee bit. Gargarica's gonna come over here, stay out of reach. Zombie dude comes up here for his friend. Boneseth is definitely gonna kill. I switched him to the lance just so then the other skeletons didn't have weapon advantage on him. Might have been too much, who knows. Nice dodge, Calm. Is it just a single or a double? Good, good, good. Okay. There's a cat on my lap. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, it's my gray and white one. His name's Munchie. So poke. Poke. Good job. I probably should have let him have disadvantage, because then he wouldn't have killed the other dude. Or he could just miss, that's okay. Might have to swap over the elixir form. Oh, thank goodness. You are right, Berserker. Run away. Be afraid. Level 2. Eight plus 5, hopefully. It'll be good, except that was a 1% crit. So let's do it. Risky. No guts, no glory. Good job. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try standing on this mountain instead. It just gives me better avoid. Still be able to hit by the same number of people, unless I were to kill. So, Nessa, you have got this. I changed her palette, so hopefully it looks better. If people still have complaints, just let me know in the comments and then I'll fix it. Project, save, Vanessa. Make sure not to get axed. No, sorry, save Ross. I don't think Mulder can do it. Not without a little bit of assistance. He does a lot of damage, but he also takes a lot of damage. So, and he's so I don't want to do that. Not yet. So that'll make it so then Mulder will be able to take one round and not get hit on the return. I'm struggling with words, so I'm probably just going to do this one chapter and then call it. Maybe take a nap, like everyone else is right now. Okay, so let's keep Bone Seth over here and give him, he's out of reach. I'm just going to give him a Vulnerary. Try to get him back up to full health before the Berserker goes and bonks things. So I'm going to give the kill to Nimi because Calm can rush forward and do something, or just stay there and defend, depending on who gets what loot looks like, how they face up against this monster, the Bone Walker. So plan not to go and take Gargarica to the right. Got it. Hello. Perfect. So let's put you there. This is Loot. Loot's a Cavalier. They had 1-2 range, so I gave him a Javelin. And they actually start with a C rank in Anima, so a C rank in Lances. Their starting stats are pretty decent. They just aren't very fast and not very skilled right away. So they're going to be gaining skill a lot, and speed and defense. The colors are associated with their growth rates, by the way, so if anyone didn't know that. So Miracle, this unit can survive a lethal attack if HP is greater than 50%. They have Canto, and also since they have Miracle, they have like 10% more growth rates than other units without like the investment boons. If they have the investment boons, the other units will still have higher, but just something that makes Miracle feel a little bit more unique. What I'll do is I'll just throw a Javelin at him. From distance, it's safer. So I didn't customize the palette for loot, I just used the base palette, switched the class, and I think it works. Okay, so monster number 1. Hit. Okay. I might have killed Boulder. Because there's also a skeleton over there, if I'm not mistaken. Nice crit. Very elegant. Level up. Okay, strength, skill, luck, resistance. Like it. Oh, that'd be bad if Mulder dies. He has the light brand. I don't think I'm gonna get one of those for a while. I didn't even look. Yeah, he's totally dead. Okay. Well, that is... You will be missed, Mulder. See if I can snag his portrait real quick. Keep working on that when it's not my turn. Okay. So just for vengeance reasons, let's kill this one first. While staying outside of the range of the Berserker. probably going to take 2 fires. But 2 fires and a poke from Ross. But they all saw it. They have to do something about it. Can't just let your buddy get murdered right in front of you. And let's move over here to bait over the eyeball. That'd be nice. Level up. It's okay. I'd be sad too. You have to, Ross. Okay. Well, I guess they don't have to, technically. I'd much rather not have Bone Seth in the way, but... Would Franz die? $13. No, Franz would be fine. And then they have Shade, so if the skill's working, they'll be fine too. So this unit doesn't move. It's just not coded in their AI for them to move, so I'm gonna have to advance towards them with Vanessa. What happened in this map which caused the death of Mulder is definitely that I split my army. You can see I split Vanessa up to the top left, or the northwest, as well as about half my army over here in the middle of the map, and then southwest. So I was trying to do too much at once, and that definitely bit me in the butt. Fortunately with Fire Emblem 8, there's a lot of units, so when one goes, then there's just room for another to hop in and fill that gap. I'm gonna take a Vulnerary. Gotta get a quick sip of their energy drink. Now that Mulder died, do I want to leave it up to fate with Vanessa? Or just bring Bone Seth up? I think I'm gonna put him here, because I need him for the boss. Guaranteed. Now that Mulder's dead, Bone Seth has to do stuff. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have Gargarica here, and then she can go in between the 3 quadrants, or the 3 spawns that I have. Good dodge. You wouldn't hit a poor defenseless dancer. You would. You totally would. $7 for Arthur. Yep. He's gotta have pink eye. Archer would lose the solo duel. So let's see. I like that. Ross would not die. They wouldn't either, but okay, here's the plan. Just need to make sure that the Berserker's not close. I'm gonna kill with this guy. And then I'm going to use Ross to try to kill the eyeball. And if Ross is going to need both. So Ross is going to be down to 1 HP. But it means a lot. Or, well, if Ross gets 1% crit, then she's dead. But I need I'm going to try to push Ross into leveling up, and it's a bit of a risky move, but if Ross doesn't level super good and get advanced, I'm going to probably not use them. Just from a realistic standpoint, trying to think not just here and now, but the army as it goes. Get a lot of really great units later. So that makes it 63. Well, that was dumb of me. I should have shown the attack from here. Nice. Skill, speed, luck, defense. Okay. So this one's going to come follow me. What's the odds of hit? I don't think I'm in a huge rush to try to finish the map because that Berserker is dangerous. So I'm going to be very cautious in trying to approach them, or as cautious as I can be. Because, you know, I'm me, and I'm not, I don't know if you can tell, but caution's not really my favorite way to play. It might be the smartest way to play, but it's not very interesting. So I'm going to have Loot come over here to bait in that Revenant. And then, just to be prepared, I'm kind of like cornering this Berserker. I really shouldn't be. It's like asking for a disaster, but it's too late. It's already happening. Okay, so I'm working on that Molder thing. I totally forgot about it. Let's go and do it real quick. Forgive me, I'm screenshotting. There we go. There we go. Okay, so Molder, you see him use the top corner. I'm gonna move him down. Gotta be the same size as Gilliam. Or about. Let's see if I can do this on the fly. So gotta apply a certain filter and custom, select color. Pick a screen color. There we go. Okay. There. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully you don't have to do too many of that. No one's in range. Okay. So they're not even going to come try to attack me, so I'm going to move them down. Oh, the cat's moving. Got my headset. Okay. Let's go dance for Ross. He decided he was cold and he wanted to snuggle up next to my vent. So I'm definitely... Okay, let's kill that so I can only worry about one thing. Loot took no damage from them. I like that. Maybe I'll have Loot bait the boss in. We'll see. Okay. I could do it now, but I don't think I have the backup to do it. So I'm gonna... Should have drank that potion. Ross should stay away from that boss. I'm being extra cautious now because I know anyone who is in range of that Berserker is gonna get wrecked. So this is what it looks like. There's a 8/16/24. Boneseth would not survive a crit, but he does have a pretty low chance of hitting Boneseth. It's just that 46% crit is nasty. So let's move everyone out of the way. Maybe I'll have loot just positioned one out of reach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would have been nice to have Vanessa to back up everyone else. So since Vanessa, if she gets hit, she'd let's stay over here. So if Vanessa were to get hit on the attack and then the monster were to hit back, it definitely would have killed. If I had brought Garcia, I could have stole a vulnerary. So just to prepare, just in case I'm gonna drink a potion, I mean a vulnerary. Maybe I should just rename them in the game file. Call them potions. Just everything. One's like a blue potion. Holy potion. Strong potion. Yeah. Okay, this is it. Moment of truth. Not for Vanessa. I think she's fine. Hit or no hit, she'd still be fine, because they attacked first. Ah, yes. A good way to kill him. Many little stings. There you go. Gotta get the good arm workout in. Yep, that's from her arm workout. What? What? It must be like within half range. Okay. So I'm gonna stay here. Everyone else advance. So this is the little do. Okay. Go here. Come on, Vanessa. It is your time. Well, everyone else is going on their own magical journey. I definitely want the dancer. The dancer can help. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Here's the plan. I want him, if it's within half range, so 1, 2, 3, I want him right there. So I'm going to put Bone Seth here with his sword. Everyone else back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he'd be fine. Even though he's in range, it didn't look like he wanted Bone Seth. She also has Miracle, so if they go for her. Definitely not Gargarica. Okay, let's see. Is this it? Oh, okay. Well, that is just so stupid. Okay. Well, all right. I'll get her picture real quick. That actually upsets me. Something about like being unpredictable. So let's add the image. This is loot. There you go. Hang out with your friends. Overconfidence. Overconfidence for sure. Trying to overthink the game. I mean, overestimate. That does not look great. You can tell it's her, but I think there's some of her like skin color in the middle of the background and the opacity. So let's... I'm just gonna leave it. I'm going to leave it. Okay. Upsetting. Especially since they had a javelin. Okay. Not my best chapter. I really probably should have taken a nap first. Pew! Yep, nothing. Okay. Here's the plan. Get him. Boom, Seth. You're gonna have to do 2 attacks on player phase, because he needs to die. HP. Okay. Everyone could use a little extra vitality. Miracle didn't work because the Berserker had more speed than loot and doubled. So if it was a crit on the first attack, it would have been fine. But it wasn't. And I said that wrong. If it was a crit on the... I just kill Franz. Okay. Nope. Okay, so Calm can only reliably do like 3 damage. I don't think they have the weapon rank for anything higher, so 3 damage. And then if Seth were to hit that, it would kill. But I don't think he will. So... well, this is cursed. Screw it. Knew it. Knew it. I am throwing tilted. Have to make sure he can't get to Gargarica. That's priority number 1. And then I think this is by Nimi or Franz. Maybe Calm. Either way. Just... ooh, okay. Nice, nice. Okay. There we go. All is right in the world. Still fine. Because my dancer's alive, so... They need me. Redeem yourself. If you had hit last time, I wouldn't have had to use this Silver Lance. So Molder's dead. Loot's dead. We really just need to rely on the units we have and keep going. I'm gonna get Franz a level because Franz almost died, so they deserve this. Strength and defense. Defense is nice, strength not really, but whatever. Okay, is this 100%? Yes. Let's do it. Okay, that was a long map. Apologize about that. I think I might have overtuned that boss a little. They had like AP points that they couldn't use. Like they randomized into skills they couldn't use, so I boosted their stats just a little bit, and I fixed that for future. They were the last boss where I was using that pool of randomization skills, and I think I fixed it, so we'll see how it goes going forward. If all the bosses seem like too strong, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep going. Well, that is not properly aligned or a jacked up picture. Okay. So that's that. There's still room on the bench. I guess that's a good thing. I'm gonna call it here. I think I messed something up. Yeah, I messed something up. It's a good place to call it. Natasha is definitely not supposed to be a cleric. So, pretty sure they're supposed to be a sword or a melee bone walker. So, yeah, I'll have to fix that. So Gargarica, Harter, Franz, Ross, Vanessa, Nimi, Calm, Garcia, and Boneseth are the ones that are still on the roster. So I'm just going to save down here so then I can fix it and figure out what's going on. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a good day. Bye.